This is where the third day of the battle took place. It was the most ferocious fighting of all the Civil War here. Lee had been defeated and repulsed, and he made one final last-ditch attack to try to break the Union line and run the Union off out of Gettysburg. If he had prevailed, the American people would have demanded that Lincoln make peace with the Confederacy, and in essence, Lee would have won the Civil War right here at this battle. Instead, his forces, he marshaled all his forces. There was a 1-mile charge through the most ferocious cannon and rifle barrage you can imagine. In some of the regiments, 92% of the men were killed. Lee's Confederate troops got right to this point here at the wall, and at one point breached it. For this was a high point of the Confederate Army in the Civil War, and right here at the angle. He breached at this point, and it looked real bad. It was so bad at that point, people in Baltimore, 50 miles away, could hear the cannons and the rifles firing. The Union Army got their wits together, counterattacked at this point, and drove Lee back. It's always a misconception that General Meade, the Union commander, was exhausted and chose not to pursue Lee and finally destroy his army and finish the war. Actually, Lee went back into hiding behind all those trees, and there was bad weather, and he withdrew under cover of darkness, and it was fully 2 days later on July 5th that General Meade and the Union Army realized that he had sneaked away. It's again, so there was and back to Virginia. This is the courage and the sacrifice of all the men on this battlefield. It's almost unbelievable. As Elena said, how could you get volunteers for an army if you told them that 92% of them would die? This has been a really incredible day, an inspiring day, and we've learned so much.